I've lived through 13 presidents, 2 pandemics, and more funerals than birthday parties at this point. And I need to tell you something that's going to sting a little. You're throwing away the best years of your life, and you don't even know it. I wish, God, I wish, someone had grabbed me by the collar when I was 28 and told me what I'm about to tell you. If you listen, really listen, you can save yourself 50 years of the kind of regret that keeps you up at 3 a.m. If you don't, well, you'll end up in this chair someday, wondering where it all went. Let me tell you what 83 years teaches you. I've made millions, lost millions, made it back again. I've been married twice, divorced once, widowed once. I've raised 4 children, buried one of them. I've climbed mountains, literally and figuratively. And I've spent years in valleys so dark I didn't think I'd see sunrise again. So when I tell you something, I'm not guessing, I'm not theorizing, I'm not reading from some self-help book written by a 30-year-old who thinks 3 successful years makes them a guru. I'm telling you what I know because I've lived it, bled it, and paid for it with decades of my life. And the biggest tragedy? Most of what I'm about to share, I learned too late. Here's what I see when I look at your generation, when I watch my grandkids, when I talk to people at the grocery store. You're busy. God, you're so busy. You're working 50, 60 hours a week. You're scrolling through your phone every spare second. You're always grinding, always hustling, and you think you're building something. But here's what you're actually doing. You're trading the only non-renewable resource you have, your time, for things that won't matter. You treat your days like they're unlimited, like you've got an infinite supply sitting in some cosmic warehouse. Let me tell you something about time that nobody wants to hear. It runs out. Not someday, not eventually. Faster than you think. I'm 83. That sounds old to you. But I blinked, and I was 50. I blinked again, and I was 70. And now I'm here. And all I have left are memories and regrets. Don't let that be you. Lesson number 1. Your body is not invincible. I know. You're 28, 35, maybe 40. You feel fine. You think you have time to get healthy later. I thought that too. I used to run marathons in my 30s. No joke. I was fit, strong, unstoppable. By 50, my knees were shot. By 60, I had my first heart surgery. By 70, I was taking 11 pills a day just to function. And you know what the doctors told me? If you'd taken care of yourself in your 30s and 40s, yeah. Here's the truth. Your body is keeping a ledger. Every late night, every fast food meal, every skipped workout, every cigarette, every drink, every "I'll start Monday." It's all being recorded. And one day, maybe 10 years from now, maybe 20, that bill comes due. And you can't negotiate. You can't make payment arrangements. You pay it all at once. Take care of your body now, not when it's convenient, not when you have time, now. Because the body you're living in right now, that's the only one you get. There's no trade-in program. Lesson number 2. Your children don't want your money. They want your time. This one breaks me. I have 4 kids. Well, 3 now. My daughter Sarah died in a car accident when she was 29. But the other 3 are alive, successful, good people. And you know what they all say when we have dinner, when we talk about their childhood? They don't remember the big house. They don't remember the expensive vacations I paid for. They don't remember the toys, the gadgets, the designer clothes. You know what they remember? The empty chair at their soccer games, the birthday dinners I missed because of work emergencies, the times they tried to show me their report cards and I was on the phone. I thought I was being a good father by providing. I thought the money, the stability, the nice things, I thought that was love. It wasn't. Love is presence. Love is showing up. Love is being there even when it's inconvenient. My son Michael told me last year, he's 48 now. He said, "Dad, I would trade every dollar you ever spent on me to have you at my baseball games." That sentence haunts me. If you have kids, or you're planning to have kids, hear me. They will not remember the size of your paycheck. They will remember whether or not you were there. Lesson number 3. Most of your friendships will die from neglect. I had 12 close friends when I was 30. People I loved. People I would have taken a bullet for. You know how many I still talk to? 2. And it's not because we had falling outs. It's not because we hate each other. It's because life got busy. And I kept saying, I'll call them next week. And next week became next month. And next month became next year. And then one day, I got a Facebook notification that Danny, my college roommate, my best man at my first wedding, I got a notification that Danny had died. And I realized I hadn't talked to him in 7 years. 7 years. Here's the thing about friendships. They need maintenance. They need watering. Like a plant. And most people, they let their friendships dry out because they're too busy, or they think, we'll reconnect eventually. No, you won't. Eventually never comes. Call your friends. Not someday. Today. This week. Even if it's awkward. Even if it's been years. Because the day will come when you can't call them anymore. And that regret, it's a special kind of pain. Lesson number 4. Your career will not love you back. I gave 35 years to a company. 35 years. I missed anniversaries. I missed holidays. I missed my son's high school graduation because of a critical merger. And you know what happened when I retired? They threw me a party, gave me a plaque, shook my hand, and 3 weeks later, someone else was sitting at my desk. And 6 months later, nobody at that company remembered my name. Your job is not your family. Your job is a transaction. You sell them your time. They give you money. That's it. The moment you're not useful, you're gone. I'm not saying don't work hard. I'm not saying don't be ambitious. But know what you're sacrificing. Because the company you're killing yourself for, they'll replace you before your obituary is published. But your family, they can't replace you. Ever. Choose accordingly. Lesson number 5. You're going to die. I know. Nobody likes thinking about it. But ignoring it doesn't make it go away. You're going to die. I'm going to die. Everyone you know is going to die. And when that day comes, when you're in a hospital bed or sitting in a chair like me staring at the clock, you're not going to wish you worked more. You're not going to wish you bought a bigger house or a faster car. You're going to wish you loved harder, laughed more, took the trip, said the thing, held the moment. I'm 83. I probably have 5, maybe 10 years left if I'm lucky. And every single day I think about the same thing. All the moments I didn't appreciate when I had them. Don't wait until you're 83 to realize your life was happening while you were planning for it. There's a picture I keep on my nightstand. It was taken in 1987. I'm 44 in that photo. My wife Eleanor is 42. We're at the beach with our kids. I'm looking at the camera, smiling. But Eleanor, she's looking at me, and in her eyes, there's this sadness. I didn't see it then, but I see it now. She knew. She knew I was already gone. Mentally, emotionally. I was there physically, but I was thinking about work, about deadlines, about the next thing. Eleanor died in 2019, and I would give everything, every dollar, every award, every accomplishment, to go back to that beach day and actually be present. To look at her the way she was looking at me. To build the sand castle with my kids instead of checking my pager. To feel the sun and the sand and the moment. But I can't. Time doesn't go backwards. You, though, you still have time. I'm 83 years old. You're 28 or 35 or 40. Do you understand what I would give to be your age again? To have what you have right now? Stop waiting. Stop saying someday and eventually and when things settle down. Things never settle down. There is no perfect time. Call your mom. Hug your kids. Tell your partner you love them. Take the trip. Start the business. Forgive your enemy. Not because it's easy, not because it's convenient, but because the clock is ticking. Can you hear it? That's the sound of your life running out. Don't waste another second. I'm tired now. Go live. What's one thing you're going to do differently this week? Tell me in the comments.